Without access to their own strong, loving, and hating feelings, therapists cannot carry intensive treatments to conclusion. Can we be effective? Can we facilitate truly transformational courses of psychotherapy treatment with our clients without developing not just genuine concern for the well being of our clients, but actual love, genuine affection? And I obviously do not mean romantic affection. Um, I wager that we cannot. I believe that it's an essential ingredient in transformative and successful treatment. Furthermore, I believe that if we are not feeling that sort of genuine affection for our clients, again, non romantic affection, obviously, that something is amiss. There's something about how we are working with our clients and or our own internal world that is off. One of the ways that we can lose access to this kind of affection is if we don't address right off the bat when the client is irritating us or provoking us in some way. If we don't address it, we'll be irritated, but we'll harbor it. And that will cut off access to this kind of love and affection that I'm referring to. And so it's crucial that as we address whatever is provocative or irritating, that we're doing it, of course, not in a spirit of venting our own feelings. The client is not coming to see us to hear about our feelings. That's not what it's about, right? But instead, we need to relay the information in a way that's within the framework of the client's priorities. And so the client doesn't need to hear that we're irritated. They need to receive the feedback that if they're engaging in X, Y, and Z behavior, that that is likely to provoke people and irritate people. And could that be contributing to their relational difficulties? The last thing I want to say about this, and I don't think this is talked about enough, not nearly enough, but it's this barometer that can tell us whether or not we are approaching our clients and ourselves in the right spirit that will lead to this kind of love and affection that I have been talking about. And that is how we wake up and look forward or not to our work, to seeing our clients. So if we're not enjoying our work, if it's becoming tedious, if we're not looking forward to seeing our clients, and I don't mean because we're overworked or something like that, but if it's more fundamental than that, that's another key barometer that you want to pay attention to. Addressing whatever is getting in the way of us enjoying our work. It's so important. And one of the key culprits that I find, at least in the ISTDP community, is that the therapist is pressuring themselves to do ISTDP, to follow the model, to have an unlocking, to pressure and challenge the client, to lead to these transformational experiences. That kind of self-pressure on the part of the therapist tends to suck the joy out of our work. It really tends to be counterproductive. It tends to not be good for the therapist and not good for the client.